Welcome to my channel. This is Dawn with Pink Chair Gaming, and this is day 3 of my 30-day challenge to create a festive island in 30 IRL days using no Nintendo Online. My goals for the island are to have at least 2 festive builds, have a 5-star island, and have at least 3 villagers that fit the island theme. At the end of my last video, we finally got resident services upgraded, and while introducing Isabel, I saw that Mabel was on my island, so that's going to be our first stop for today. I'm especially interested in this holiday sweater, the boots, the PJs are really cute, and this little pullover cardigan. And hopefully I have purchased enough that the next time she comes to the plaza, we'll be able to set up the shop. Now that Resident Services is upgraded, we have more options of stuff to purchase for Nook Miles. I'm still holding out hope that I'm going to find a good villager when we go villager hunting, so I don't really want to spend a lot on items just yet. But I do want to go ahead and buy the stall because I'm sure I can use it for decorating the island. Tom Nook is now ready to try and invite KK Slider to the island, and to do that we need to expand the number of residents we have on the island, and we'll start with the campsite. In order to save a little bit of money, instead of building a ramp, I'm going to set up a ladder, which will require a ladder kit. I'm finally starting to get at least a little bit lucky with the DIYs that my villagers are doing, because Renee has an iron closet, which is not a terrible DIY for placing items around the island. I think I've decided that I want the campsite to be up in the mountains, so to speak, so I'm going to place it up at the top right of the island. At first I was a little worried about it being right where my secret beach is, but I don't really plan on doing anything with the secret beach, so I'm just going to go with it. My plan is to decorate it with lots of trees and maybe a bonfire, but for now we're just going to get it placed and then wait to see who we get. Since I was able to create a perfect snow boy, I do want to make sure that I take advantage of it by getting my large snowflake every day. I finally got a good winter DIY. If I can get lucky enough to get the glowing sticker DIY, I might try to use it on my house and create a cozy room. I have done everything I can for this day, so let's go ahead and time travel to the next day. I got a call from Tom Nook that I had a visitor at the airport. Lottie is here to let me know I can now go to work. I don't know that I'll have time to do any of the DLC, but I am allowing it should I find time. The one thing that is kind of enticing about it would be some of the extra items you can get by doing the DLC. It looks like our trees are now decorated, and I can't believe I got lucky to have 2 decorated trees right at my entrance. I don't know that I was going to use them as part of my official entrance, but I might have to find a way to incorporate them since they're so perfect. I know I said I wanted to try and save my Nook Miles as much as possible, but I can't help but buy any fences I see since I never know what they're going to have. I decided it was finally time to start working on my island flag, and I found this really cute Christmas tree idea on Pinterest, so I decided to go for it. I think it turned out pretty good. I was able to get one last large snowflake from my snowboy before he melts away. Now that the trees are decorated, it means we can start collecting ornaments, and I need to start stockpiling as many as possible because I'm going to need them to make my festive items if I'm going to complete my goal for 2 festive builds. Alright, my campsite is ready to go. We just have to wait for somebody to show up. Alright, I think we've done everything we can for this day, so let's go ahead and go to the next day. Alright, so during the announcements, Isabel's letting us know that we have our campsite villager, so now I just have to wait and see who it is. Alright, when passing through the plaza, I saw Mabel, and I was really happy when she said she was ready to build the shop. Now, I just have to figure out where I want to put it. After looking at different options, I decided to go ahead and put it next to Nook's Cranny. But I did decide to leave enough space between them in case I want to put a path or just some simple decorations. Alright, we got another balloon and finally a really good festive DIY that I can learn for my island. Alright, it has finally come time to see who our campsite villager is, and I dread this villager more than any other because there's probably only about 2 or 3 that I really like. So without further ado, let's see who we got. And it is Chops, who to me is just a really weird looking villager. So yeah, this is why I usually dread the campsite villager. But anyway, as I'm sitting here looking at him, I'm like, can I use him as a nutcracker person? So we'll just have to see if I'm able to incorporate him into a festive build or not. But for now, let's find him a place to live. Alright, I decided to place him over on the right-hand side of the island. I don't know that I'm going to have an official neighborhood on this island, so for right now, I'm just trying to spread them apart to maybe help decorating a little easier. But for now, that's going to be it for this video. Tomorrow, my goal is to try and get to 3 stars so we can start decorating. And if you want to see if I can achieve that goal, please be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!